Hi, good morning, and a happy Sunday to all ITV viewers. Let me reintroduce myself if you did not tune in to the last show. I am Partinderjeet Hora from PH Law. We specialize in immigration, criminal law, and bankruptcy, and we are conveniently located in Queens and specifically in Richmond Hill for the lovely Guyanese, Trinidadian, and Indian population. What we do in these segments is bring to you key things that are happening in the world of immigration law, bankruptcy, and criminal law. And we try to educate you so when you do decide to see an attorney, you have ammunition to ask the right questions and you know what the next step is. In the last show, I had touched upon the fact that no reform passed in the last couple of years, and that has left a lot of people hopeless. But that should not be the case, because even though we do not have reform, there are other tools we can exercise that can bring us relief. Immigration, I know everybody wants that to end with a green card and citizenship. That is the ultimate goal. But while we are waiting for the green card or citizenship, the bigger thing we should be seeking is time in the US. What can I do until I can get green card where I can stay in the US longer? What can I do so I can maybe have a work card? What can I do where I can explore my other options? So the goal is to remain within the US legally and be ready for whenever the reform hits. So one of the things we discussed last time was the U visa, which brought a lot of questions to our office. And that is a visa available to any victim of crime who is willing to cooperate with the police or the DA's office, and as a reward for that assisting the police officer, the USCIS gives you something called the U visa. When we say you must assist, it does not mean that the person has to get arrested. It could be something as simple as picking up the phone when the crime happened. It could be something as simple as identifying who did it. It could be something as simple as going to the court and answering questions. So what are some typical crimes for U visa? I have a list in front of me and I will be looking at my computer screen to make sure that I don't miss something. Rape, domestic abuse. You know, if you are in a marriage where you are being abused, I mean, people don't think of that as a crime, but if you are willing to report your spouse and then you're willing to take action against your spouse, that could be the basis of a U visa. If you have children in a marriage that is abusive, if they are witnessing it, they too have rights towards a U visa. You're working at a gas station or somewhere else and you get held up at the gas station with a gun. That's a felonious assault. You have been assaulted and it's a felony because, you know, a crime has taken place. That happens to a lot of people from our community, and it is, you know, and a lot of our community members are very brave and they do pick up the phone and they do call the police and they do help identify who did it. So if you are doing the right thing, you know, go ahead and seek the reward that comes with it. Perhaps you're working somewhere and your boss is, taking sexual advantage of you or making you feel that, you know, you have no rights and putting you in uncomfortable positions. Or you're working, you know, in construction jobs and you're seeing a housing authority laws being violated. Or you have, been a witness to an assault, maybe a murder, maybe one of those things. If you go on the internet, you will see the list of crimes. Or you could come to our offices and you can find out more about these crimes. So it starts with a crime. It is followed up by you doing something about the crime, reporting the crime, helping the police, right? Then you have to apply for the visa and show that a crime happened, you assisted the police, and as a result of the crime, you suffered either physical harm. So let's say you were in an assault and you got battered up and you went to the hospital, or you took a gunshot or whatever. So either you have physical harm, or as a result you have suffered psychological harm. Physical harm is obviously easier to prove because you have doctor's reports and stuff like that. Psychological harm will involve you going to a doctor, speaking about the crime, the sleepless nights, the terror that you face as an illegal immigrant, and the doctor establishing that you did suffer psychological harm. When you put these three categories together and you apply for the U visa, The officer analyzes your case, and if you should be worthy of it, you get a 3-year U visa that entitles you to working, it entitles you to getting your social security, driver's license, and if you continue assisting and maintaining good character, it can lead to a green card for you and your family. So that's U visa in a nutshell. I hope that helped you guys out. I look forward to seeing you here again next Sunday. And please call us with questions and come visit our offices. Thank you. Bye-bye.